Y'all, I can't believe it. We finally got an original concept.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hey, travelers, welcome back to Roberto's Room. I wanted to talk about a movie I actually have seen now. It's been about 2 weeks since I watched this movie, and I have been wanting to make this video.
Well, we're waiting.
But for whatever reason, I just now got around to making it. But I wanted to make it because in the slew of just remakes and reimaginings and all of these things, a genuinely good movie that is centered around an original idea is very rare nowadays, which is a really sad thing to say. But I wanted to talk about the movie The Gorge that was put out on Apple TV Plus. And I really encourage y'all to, if you can, get your hands on Apple TV Plus. Get it, if only a month, just for this movie alone. I think it's worth the price of admission because this movie actually, to me at least, felt more like a Captain America related project than Captain America Brave New Disaster. I'm sorry, Captain Un-American Brave New Disaster. You spend the whole movie basically with two characters played by Miles Teller and Anya Taylor-Joy, and they are assigned to watching a gorge. But before we get deeper into this review, I just wanted to remind you, if you would, to please leave a like on this video. As well, after you watch this video, leave a comment. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. We are growing this channel. I can't believe we're at 52 subscribers. My goal is to get to 500, and I've got some special things planned. But I want to wait until we hit that benchmark of 500 subscribers. So let's see if we can get there. Back to the review.
Smile, everyone! We're back.
Miles Teller, Anya Taylor-Joy, they are on opposite sides of this conflict that goes back to World War II, where these nations got together and have assigned, since World War II, these two sentries, one on either end of this gorge, to basically monitor it. Now, I know the plot can seem a little bit nonsensical, and the premise itself, it's a little strange because you have two people guarding this huge gorge and it's lined with all kinds of turrets and things. But I will say this, and this goes to how I watch movies. I watch movies to escape. I think that's most of us. And so if you can give me a really good movie that I can suspend my disbelief for 2 hours and enjoy it, I feel like that's a good movie. And if you try something original, I think, honestly, if it's good, we need to go see it and we need to support it. And that's why I really like this movie, because it really has everything. It has elements of horror. It has elements of romance between Miles Teller and Anya Taylor-Joy. Anya Taylor-Joy is so much fun. She lives up to her last name being Joy because she's really so much fun in this. Miles Teller as well. I know that ever since Fat Four Stick, he's gotten a lot of hate because honestly that movie was just terrible. But if you've seen him in other things like Whiplash especially, which is a phenomenal film that I highly recommend, as well as some other things that he has been in lately. He is a really good actor and he really brings it here. He really is lost and you really don't get a sense of why he's there, meaning, you know, what's going on. You can sense that there's something else going on, but these two characters start to form a bond, and it's a really nice part of the film where both of them start talking to each other, even though they were told by their superiors they were not allowed to talk to the other person, which again, kind of strange because that's your only support, but still, we're suspending our disbelief for a little bit, so I didn't mind it. And they start talking to each other. They have to report in once every month via radio, and they're there for a whole year. So they start to talk, they start to form a bond, and of course, as you can imagine, they start to go back and forth between this gorge. They make a zip line, and they develop a really nice relationship. I thought it was really nice, really wholesome, because these people are essentially stuck here for a year. And I'm not going to give away spoilers because I really want you to enjoy this movie yourself. As you can imagine, somehow, of course, they end up down in the gorge and they're having to fend for their lives. And this is where the horror element comes in, because this is really another world down there, and there's a mystery going on about why this gorge even exists, like why are we here? And again, there's a lot of mystery there, which I actually appreciated. You get to see these otherworldly creatures that look amazing. I have to say the creature work on this movie is really nice. You don't really know if the land in the gorge is mutated. You don't know if it's a journey to the center of the earth kind of a thing where it's just a whole nother atmosphere, but I liked it. I thought it was really good. They are in peril from the moment that they land in the gorge, and it's up to them to try to find a way out, as well as figure out exactly what's going on here, because they are just dropped into this situation with really no knowledge of what's going on. And I love the mystery. I thought it was a genuinely good mystery, which they don't actually resolve all of the mystery. I hope, honestly, this movie gets a sequel because it's got a lot of material. I think it's a really good original concept that has a lot more to explore. And again, one of the things I really liked about this movie was that mystery. It's got really a bit of everything, and it does it well. It handles all these different things well. There are some moments, of course, yes, it can get a little over the top, but again, I'm fine with suspending my disbelief for a couple of hours if you make a good movie. And if you're making an original concept, more power to you, because I think honestly the gorge works really well, and it's definitely due to Anya Taylor-Joy and Miles Teller. Sigourney Weaver is also in this movie. She's playing kind of a shadowy figure, which I hope again that we get to explore these characters, especially Sigourney Weaver and the organization, because there is a lot of story that I feel can still be explored here. And I think that if it does really well, which I hope it does, because again, I love when original concepts just work, and it definitely feels like they're putting in the work at Apple TV Plus. They are really doing a really good job, if this is any indication. So to keep things short, I really think that you should watch this movie for yourself. I didn't want to give anything away other than to say you really need to go and watch this. I think it's a genuinely good film, and like I said at the beginning of the review, in a complete ocean of remakes, requels, sequels, threequels, reboots, it's refreshing to get a genuinely original concept that works, that has a lot of crowd-pleasing moments. It has something for, for the romance lovers. It has something for the horror lovers. And it balances out things genuinely pretty well. Again, there's some things, but as I said also earlier in this video, if you are pulling all of these things together and it's working, and it's an original concept, I'm going to give you a little bit of a break, because at least you're trying, which is more than I can say for most studios nowadays with all of the different things that they are deciding to do. But I would really love for you to watch it, and if you do, come back and drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this movie. If you've already seen it, please don't spoil it though, but I would love to talk to you more in the comments as well. Please drop a like down below, and if you have not subscribed and you're watching this video, please subscribe. Again, we are building this channel. I'm super excited to make some more videos. I have a lot more videos coming this week, but thank you so much for watching this video, travelers, and as always, go with grace.